the doghouse, or the hydrant, or the fence, or the tree, or the clouds, or the floor, or all the props, or even the piano. Every single thing you see, or even the lights and the sound. Every single thing that you see on stage was completely done by students. Advanced Musical Theater partners with our advanced tech class to help create and put on this production. What you see today is unlike anything that Advanced Musical Theater has ever done, and the whole cast and crew of the show could not be more proud. We asked you to refrain from taking videos, taking photos. We have a professional photographer right in the front row taking photos. We have a recorder, a video camera going back right there to make videos. So don't worry, you don't need your camera, you don't need your phone, because trust me, we have our own stuff. And this is a 2-act show with a 10-minute intermission, roughly 10 minutes. And you'll see that in about 90 minutes. The first act is pretty long. We are raffling off the Linus blanket prop, which was handmade by our amazing music teacher, Miss Wong. Tickets are 1 for $5, 4 for $20. There's a QR link in your playbill that was handed to you, or in your seats. I don't know which one. In case of an emergency, you exit the same way that you enter, or you can leave out the Spanish room or leave out this exit right here, and there will be a door to your left. I don't want to give more speaking. Can I give it up for Mr. Morrow and give it in his hands?
Watch you out, right? I want to make sure that Kalia gets the love and the applause that Kalia deserves. Like she said, everything that happens on the stage has happened because of the students. I've gotten compliments that I don't deserve because Kalia has done so much to make sure this show has happened, is staged, is rehearsed, right, is memorized, right? Kalia, as assistant director, has really taken the show over the top. So this has really been as much her production as has been mine. So let's again give it up for Kalia. I'm also going to bring out Miss Finney. Miss Finney, get on out of here. But she has made herself indelible and so great. Give it up for Miss Finney. Our amazing technical director. Brag on Miss Finney because Miss Finney has done so much that you will not see, right? She's empowered our students, our technical students, to make this all happen, to make decisions, to advocate for their decisions, and to see those through. So Miss Finney, give it up for Miss Finney. Behind a panel and make him get out here too. Mr. Aiden Wynn Davis. Give it up for Aiden. This is our third show together in Advanced Musical Theater, and it has, I hope we have 30 more. Maybe not. But Aiden is incredible. He's a joy to work with, and the kids sound amazing, and it's all in large part to Aiden. So thank you, Aiden. And we're going to have some extended bows because you are at our final performance today. But before we do that, I want to shout out our stage manager, Serenity. Really heading up, right? Like I said, right? Finney does a great job, but really it all came through Serenity, right, leading all that technical elements. So Serenity, congratulations. We will also clap it up for all the technicians, because like Leah said, they've really done it all. They're going to take a final bow when we're all done here today with our show. But I just wanted to say thank you to you as well, right? Because theater doesn't happen without an audience, right? And high school theater especially doesn't happen without your support. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for however much you pay for these tickets, right? We have a sliding scale, right? Because we want to make it accessible, but it costs a lot of money to put on a show. So I really do appreciate you all being here, your financial support, your moral support, and for being here to see the amazing work that your students and your loved ones have created. It's amazing. I was just talking to the cast about this idea of good. I did not write a director's note because Kalia did a great job. I didn't need to. But I was thinking about this idea of being good and goodness, right? And in our world, especially today, we need so much more goodness, right? And love and light and happiness. But we have found a lot of that in this production and through this process. So I'm glad that you're here to share that with us today. Thank you for being here. Think about what we can learn from Charlie Brown and his empathy, right? His fortitude and his courage, his quiet courage. And really let's all strive to be good to each other and good to ourselves. Without further ado, I hope you enjoy Advanced Musical Theater's production of Your Good Man!
he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes.
The only thing wrong with my big brother, Charlie Brown, is his lack of confidence. His inferiority, his lack of confidence. His clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence. His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
Charlie Brown. Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game, never been able to keep a kite in the air, never won a game of checkers, and never successfully punted a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency. You have humility, and a sense of honor that is very rare.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands. It's truly a dog's life, filled with many challenges. You try acting excited when that round-headed kid comes home from school.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it. Yes, you really see such a good example. Oh, notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in his eyes. Yes, I'd say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face that you're liable to see for a long while. You're a good man.
Some days I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is and how my life lies before me. And I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky's so clear and the sun's so bright. How can anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late!
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost frightening to conceive. What a good man you are.
You are kind.
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told, every single solitary word. You bravely face adversity, you're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous. And you also have some faults, but for the moment, let's just say that you're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a prince, and a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you can open any doors. You can go out and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be.
God, he says,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right, but I lie awake at night
Never sleep,
with questions in my
loud and deep.
I want to join you dance,
Take the leap,
but the answer isn't clear. Then I
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
said.
And a prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any doors. You could buy anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be king.
Last forever.
You could be king.
Good things must say.
Believe it.
I've memorized that phrase by heart.
And you were born for this part. You're a good
I
man.
need to know
You're a good man,
it.
Charlie Brown.
When do the good things start?
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown, your moves. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must admit, however, I don't know much about it. I wasn't here when it happened.
I think lunchtime is about the worst time of the day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, sometimes mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. Then there's the night too. Lying there and thinking about all those stupid things I did during the day. And all those hours in between when I do all those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. There's that cute little red-headed girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she would do if I went over and asked her if I could sit and have lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on the face when it gets laughed in. There's an empty place right next to her on the bench. There's no reason why I couldn't just go over and sit there. I could do that right now. All I need to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I can't remember her ever looking at me. Why shouldn't she look at me? Is there any reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me? Is she so big and I'm so small that she can't spare one little moment? She's looking at me, she's looking at me.
No, Sally, you're thinking of the other dress, the one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm talking about was a very light blue and had a design embroidered around the waist.
I don't remember.
Something like this. The skirt like this, and the sleeves like this, and it had a sash like this.
Oh, I remember.
Yes, well that was the one I wore last week and I saw Frida, and said she seen it just like it over at...
Lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. If that little redheaded girl's looking at me with this stupid bag over my head, she must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But if she isn't looking at me, maybe I could take it off quickly. She'd never notice it. On the other hand, it's really hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well, one more lunch hour over. Only 2,863 to go. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. You're a good man. You're a good man.
think if someday you and I should get married? Wouldn't you like it if someday you and I should get married? My Aunt Marion was right. Never try to discuss marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally, but I think that a man really can come closer to it by directing the forces of his life towards a single goal that he believes in. And I also think that a man's personal search for happiness isn't really a selfish thing either, because by finding it himself, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
You know, a princess sort of thing. A big ballroom and a nice dress. Oh, and nice slippers. But I guess that's sort of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
No, not at all. I mean, we all have our little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. There's one I've had myself for years, but I've never told anyone.
What is it? You can tell me.
No, it's not the sort of thing I should say out loud. No, I don't think I should.
Oh, come on. I won't tell.
Well, I've always wanted to be known as Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I'd like to be real athletic and so good at everything that all around school I'd be known as Flash. What's the matter, Sally?
Well, I don't know. I was jumping rope. Everything was all right. Suddenly, it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He was always inspired by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
You blockhead, come here back with that ball!
Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor!
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
Okay, Snoopy, back on your doghouse. I'll be out here with your supper.
I think Snoopy's just a wonderful dog.
Me too. He's just about the best there is.
They like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad. Not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bread, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad, not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach with their sharp little claws. Which are usually cold and occasionally painful. And sometimes there's so many and I can hardly stand it. Rats! I feel every now and then that I gotta bite someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. A fierce jungle animal crouched on the limb of a tree. La 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 la. I'd stay very, very still till I see a big duck come. I'd wait knowing very well every second counts. And then like a fierce jungle creature I am, I would pounce. Hi, bounce! Hi! No. Whew. I never really realized it was so far down from the ground from there. I'm sorry, excuse me. Let me see. Oh, that's right. The pretty sky, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bread, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I wonder if it'll snow tonight. Arr!
I think I'll just walk right up to that little redheaded girl and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself and I'll ask her to come over here and sit next to me. I think I'll ask her to sit by me and I'll tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Today I'm a dog. Tomorrow I'll probably still be a dog. It's just so little hope in advancement.
Hey, Charlie Brown, today's April Fool's Day. I think I'll try a little trick on you. I think I'll try a little trick. You understand that it's April Fool's Day, right? I want to be certain you understand. All right. Hey, Charlie Brown, that little red-haired girl over there wants to give you a hug and a kiss.
Really? Well, then
April Fools! Next to an admission apparel.
Snoopy, do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it.
I, the dog, cannot be less interested.
I got
You get back here with my blanket!
It's mine and I'm going to keep it. This is just the start to break this disgusting habit of yours.
Apparently you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles, building model trains, collecting old telephone books, or even studying on the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly. And this is good, for it helps these men to cope with their everyday problems. So I feel it is going to be absolutely necessary that you give me back my blanket. So I'm just going to give it a good yank. It's amazing what you can accomplish with some smooth tacking and fast action. You back again. Delightful.
without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me. What do you mean? Sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go and leave my blanket on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it.
I'll live in a big palace with a big front lawn and have lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And I will go out in my coat and all the people will wave. And I will shout at them. And see, all the people will wave and I will shout at them.
Lucy, I believe queen is an inherited title. Yes, I'm quite sure. One could only become queen after being born into a royal family of the correct lineage so that she can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. So I can't think of any possible way that you could ever become queen, Lucy. I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summer palace. And I will wear my crown while swimming and everything. Oh, and all the people will cheer and I will shout at them. Thank you, thank you. What do you mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
queen if she wants to be one. It's undemocratic.
Good grief!
I know what I'll do. If I can't be queen, I'll be very rich. Yes, I will work and work until I'm very rich, and I will buy myself queen.
I think we'll watch television.
Yes, I'll be head queen. I'll kick out the old queen. I'll take over the whole operation myself. I will be head queen.
Okay, so it's channels. Are you kidding me? Who do you think you are? I'm not one of your royal subjects. What makes you think you can march in here and take over?
These 5 fingers individually are nothing, but when I curl them together into a single unit, they become a force terrible to behold!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Not yet.
Summertime!
Not yet!
I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture. How could anyone get a C in coat hanger sculpture? May I ask a question? Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or was I judged on my talent? If so, is it right that I be judged on a part of life over which I have no control? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I judged on what I had learned about this project? If so, were not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my seat? Perhaps I was being judged on the quality of coat hanger itself, out of which my creation was made. Now, is this not also unfair? Am I to be judged on the quality of coat hanger used by the dry cleaning establishment that returns our garments? Is that not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my seat? Thank you, Miss Othmar. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Little more hope, gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't trap, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. A little speed, a little more tact, a little less rest, a little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite go poof, it's in the sky. Leave it to me to have the one fool guy who likes to see a little kid cry. A little less talk, a little more skill, a little less luck, a little more will. Gotta face this fella eye to eye. Now that I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, catching your string on everything passing by, why not fly? Wait a minute. What's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't in a tree. It's in the air. Look at that. It's caught the breeze now. It's past the trees now, with room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly again.
I'm mad at the whole world.
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
Are you mad at all the animals and the birds and the fish? What about the trees and the flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sky, the stars? Are you mad at the ground? Are you mad at all the rocks? Are you mad at all the cars and the buildings and the TVs and roller skates and bracelets?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at stupid jump ropes! Ah!
This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. That doesn't sound right. Here, Lucy. This is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. You could do it if you just don't get nervous. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, take it easy. You got this. This is for you, Lucy. Merry Christmas. I could have anything if that little redheaded girl sent me a Valentine. Maybe she did. Maybe she did, and it's in our mailbox right now. I'm afraid to look. If I look and there's nothing there, I'd be crushed. But on the other hand, if she did send me one, then I've got to look. Hello? Hello? Nothing echoes like an empty mailbox.
I've been thinking about why you didn't get any Valentine's, big brother. I think I figured it out. You didn't get any Valentines because no one sent you any.
I can't stand it. Look at them, laughing and enjoying their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to everyone I know this Valentine's Day. And did I get one? No, not a single one. I did not get one single Valentine. Everybody gets a Valentine but me. Nobody likes me. I get as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. I'm so depressed.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Well, I think that what you should do is come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
You really think that will help, Lucy?
Certainly.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream, oh, how can there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Certainly. You don't think that just naming these few superficial failings is going to do you any good? Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to doubt. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder.
Or Lucy.
Or Lucy.
Or Snoopy.
Or Snoopy. Wait a minute, Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person as thoroughly, totally.
What? You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
Yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
I couldn't decide if I wanted fudge marble, chocolate, rocky road, vanilla, or butter pecan. I finally decided to try fudge marble. Then I had to choose between a plain cone and a sugar cone. I decided on a sugar cone. So what happened? I walked out the door and dropped the whole thing on the sidewalk. Ugh. Don't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy.
Today is my grandfather's birthday, Charlie Brown.
How old is he?
67. It's hard to believe he was once a human being.
Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money? Money? Who cares about money? This is art, you blockhead. This is great music I'm playing, and great music is art. Do you hear me? Art, 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 art! You fascinate me. What? What? What?
Call the principal and hand them the news. We've got a holiday that you can't refuse. A day of harmony, a day of music. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day?
A reverential mission. The hope of each musician. No more am I the only guy to stand up and say, who made Beethoven, hooray!
Yes, as in Ludwig von Beethoven, composer, born 1770, died 1827. The eldest of 3 sons, Ludwig's mother was the daughter of the chief.
Whatever! Schroeder! I just want you to know I'm on your side. I'm gonna help you publicity-wise on Beethoven's birthday.
Thanks for your support, but I just don't want to see Beethoven's birthday commercialized.
Commercialized?
Yes, the next thing you know, they'll be wearing Beethoven sweatshirts.
Beethoven Day.
If you're wondering how do we start, just blow the music till we know it by heart. We're gonna celebrate, we'll throw a party. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day.
And when you say the title,
Beethoven Day.
you'll hear a great recital, provided everyone does stand up and say,
Hooray, Beethoven, hooray!
Beethoven Day.
Beethoven Day.
Beethoven Day.
Oh, good grief.
Come on, Snoopy, up and at 'em. It's a magnificent day for chasing rabbits. The air is clear, the sun is shining, the fields and woodlands lie open and inviting.
If it's such a magnificent day, why spoil it for the rabbits?
Come on, Snoopy. Where's that old thrill of a chase? Where's your spirit of adventure? What kind of dog are you anyway?
I'm a sleeping dog.
You take it.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself wasting a perfect day like this. The scent is fresh. The trail is clear. Let's get out there and catch ourselves a big old rabbit!
I get the feeling she's determined. Okay, if that's what you want, she might as well get her money's worth.
Attaboy, Snoopy. We ought to see lots of game today.
Sometimes when you're depressed, all you want to do is nothing. Sometimes all you want to do is lean your head in your arm and stare into space. This can go on for hours, but if you're unusually depressed, you might have to switch arms.
Schroeder, what did you do with that picture of me that I gave you? I threw it out. With your own hands? Of course. You touched my picture! Oh, Schroeder! I love you, Schroeder! Schroeder! Oh, I love you! We're gonna get married! Oh!
Today has been such a bad time for me. Maybe if I'm lucky, tomorrow will be a better day.
In some parts of the world, tomorrow is today, and today is yesterday. And if tomorrow is today, Charlie Brown, I can't think of any way tomorrow would be a better day.
You're a lot of fun to have around.
Chasing rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits. Rabbits.
Rabbits.
A book report on Peter
A book
Rabbit.
report on Peter
Rabbit. Report on Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit is a stupid book about a stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go. The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it there. I liked the part where it was, it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where I jumped on the rock to cheer for nothing back. And the vomit and everyone stopped in the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods, carried him back to the camp and ordered for the sheriff was good to do. And all but he wriggled away, stopped the ball, then the shit and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too. The other people's name was McGregor.
the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications and family pressures so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery, which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor and his conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit is established from the start as a benevolent.
Start writing now when I'm not really rested. It could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow, and it's not till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, yes! Down came the sack on his head, slash! And Robin fell like a sack full of lead, crash! The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. Ah! But he was wrong. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40! Just an arrow in a wing. It was a sight for the fight to begin soon. And then it looks like the sheriff will win, but not for long. Away they ran, just like rabbits who run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
How do they expect us to write a book report of any quality in just 2 days? How can they conspire to make life so miserable and so effectively in so many ways?
Not to mention the extreme pressure exerted on him by his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail!
If I had to write now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is not good at all.
Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, 75, and they were very, 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 very happy to be home. The end. Very, very, very
A book report on Peter Rabbit.
Was a rabbit with nothing to do and gone on station. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. Haven't even started yet. He's a